What's up, everyone? If you are here to know about Panerai watches and how these remarkable watches are made, what specifications they have, then you are at the right place. When you talk about Panerai watches, you talk about uniqueness, innovation, and excellence. Panerai is an Italian luxury watch manufacturer and a wholly owned subsidiary of Compagnie Financière Richemont. Panerai designs, manufactures, and markets watch through authorized dealers and company-owned stores worldwide. It is one of the oldest watch brands in the world, which have a rich history. Panerai watches were previously designed and manufactured by Rolex, except for the GPF models, and only the dial for these watches was made by them. Panerai also collaborated with Ferrari from 2005 to 2010 and produced 11 watch models with them. Now let's continue the video without wasting more time. Do like and subscribe for more content like this. The best Panerai watches are: Number 1. Panerai Luminor Tourbillon GNT. The lightness of Luminor Tourbillon GNT is remarkable, particularly considering its technical features: hours, minutes, small seconds, GMT with AM and PM indications, a power reserve of 6 days with an indication of the power remaining on the back, and a tourbillon escapement. The case is made using a very innovative technology that enables it to be hollowed out internally, forming an extremely complex geometrical cavity. The technology used to build the case is called direct metal laser sintering. This process builds up the casing layer by means of a fiber optic laser using powdered grade 5 titanium. The successive layers merge together and become completely solid and reducing the total weight by 40% compared to traditional titanium. Water resistance to 100 meters and movement of skeleton handbone mechanical. It has a 10.05 millimeters thickness, 31 joules, glucider balance, and 28,800 alternations per hour. Incablock anti-shock device, power reserve of up to 6 days, 3 barrels, and 277 components. Number 2. Panerai Luminor Paneraituttogrigio 44 mm. The Luminor Marina, 44 mm, PAM 01662, reflects the extraordinary balance by combining high-tech features with a sportier profile. The fundamental principle underlying the model is the technical and aesthetic enhancement of its constituent materials. The effect is achieved with a mix of DNLS titanium and Carbotech, an expression of Panerai know-how. Surprisingly light and at the same time incredibly resilient, the case is made of titanium with direct metal laser sintering technology, a futuristic 3D printing process by which titanium powder, sintered by high-power fiber optic laser, takes a solid shape that grows 30 microns at a time. It is a one-of-a-kind process because it can create a hollow cavity within. Automatic mechanical, P9010 caliber, it has a 6.0 millimeters thickness, 31 joules, and 28,800 alternations per hour. Incablock anti-shock device, power reserve 3 days, 2 barrels, and 200 components. Number 3. Panerai Submersible 44 Estile Blu Profondo. With the debut of the Panerai Submersible 44, the 44 mm case will become a cornerstone of the iconic collection of submersible dive watches, joining existing 47 mm and 42 mm sizes. The additional option ensures that there is a submersible to meet a full array of wearers, no matter their preferred watch size. Blue polished gradient with luminous hour markers and dots. The date is at 3 o'clock, small seconds at 9 o'clock, automatic mechanical, P900 caliber, 4.2 mm thick, 23 joules, and 28,800 alternations per hour. Incablock anti-shock device, with a power reserve of 3 days, 1 barrel, 171 components. The Panerai Submersible 44 Estile recognizes the critical importance of sustainability goals, while maintaining the brand's established design codes and technical finesse. Number 4. Panerai Luminor Marina Carbotech. Carbotech is a composite material based on carbon fiber, never before used in the world of watchmaking, as well as providing exceptional technical performance. The structure of Carbotech is designed to enhance both the aesthetics and the performance of the material. To form the plates of Carbotech from which these components are made, black dial with luminous Arabic numerals and dots. The date is at 3 o'clock and the small seconds are at 9 o'clock. Automatic mechanical, P9010 caliber, it has a 6.0 millimeters thickness, 31 joules, glucider balance, and 28,800 alternations per hour. In-catalog anti-shock device with a power reserve of 3 days, 2 barrels, and has 200 components. Number 5. Panerailuminorwatches. Panerai celebrates the Lunarossa Prata Pirelli team with a new limited edition model, representing the sporting spirit of the two brands and the opportunity to carry the thrilling sensation of competition on one's wrist with a limited edition of 1,000 pieces. Dial with blue sun-brushed luminous Arabic numerals and hour markers. Hollow chronograph minutes counter at 3 o'clock and small seconds counter at 9 o'clock. Central chronograph seconds hands. Tachymeter scale in the external rehaut and 44 meters case size. Automatic mechanical P90 200 caliber. It has a 6.9 millimeters thick, 41 joules, Lucidor balance, 28,800 alternations per hour. In-catalog anti-shock device. Power reserve of 42 hours and 1 barrel. Number 6. Panerai Submersible Marina Militaire. Solid and strong, with unrivaled visibility even at great depths and a uniquely distinctive appearance. Submersible watches are professional diver watches presenting innovative technical solutions. Perfectly equipped to withstand every adventure on land and beneath the waves, this Panerai watch embraces the latest timekeeping innovations without compromising on style. The Panerai Submersible Marina Militaire features a 47mm carbon fiber case, showcasing a black dial and sapphire crystal glass. Powered by automatic movement, this timepiece also incorporates a rubber strap, finished with a deployment clasp for added security, and is water-resistant up to 300 meters, automatic mechanical. It has a P9010 caliber, with a 6.0 millimeters thickness, 31 joules, Lucidor balance, 28,800 alternations per hour. In-catalog anti-shock device. Power reserve of 3 days, 2 barrels, 200 components. Movement of hand-wound mechanical P2005 caliber, with a 10.35 millimeters thickness, 59 joules, Lucidor balance, and 28,800 vibrations per hour. In-catalog anti-shock device. Power reserve of up to 4 days with 2 barrels and 633 components. Number 7. Panerairadiomirminuterepeaterwatch Tourbillon GMT 49mm. The minute repeater carillon is an entirely mechanical system of great complexity that chimes the hours, 10-minute periods, and minutes on demand. These various indications are obtained by means of 3 hammers striking 3 different sounds, a low one for the hours, an intermediate one for the 10-minute periods, and a high one for the minutes. Used in turn, the 3 notes enable it to chime the 10-minute periods. The gold used by Panerai is a special alloy, different from standard gold. Panerai Gold Tech has a percentage of copper, giving the material an intense red hue that is particularly elegant and sophisticated. Functions of hours, minutes, small seconds, GMT 12 and 24-hour, power reserve indicator on the back, local time, and home time minute repeater for hours, 10 minutes, and minutes. Number 8. Panerairadiomirminuterepeaterwatch GMT Power Reserve. This watch has a brown dial with Paris hobnails, luminous Arabic numerals, and hour markers. The date at 3 o'clock, power reserve indicator at 5 o'clock, seconds and 24 hours indicator at 9 o'clock, water resistant up to 100 meters, and a case size of 45 millimeters with automatic movement, P4002 caliber, and 4.80 millimeters thickness, 31 joules, Lucidor balance, and 28,800 alternations per hour. Anti-shock device. Power reserve of 3 days, 2 barrels, with 288 components. Off-centered oscillating weight. As in all Panerai watches, the dial of the new Radiomir 1940 is notable for its extreme legibility, both under normal lighting conditions and also in the dark. The classic large baton hour markers and figures are covered with eCruise Super Luminova and all the other elements. The date indicator, the small seconds hand, and the power reserve indicator stand out with great clarity against a brown dial. Number 9. Panerai Submersible Gold Tech. The machinery inside a watch that keeps things ticking is called the movement or caliber. First used as a watchmaking term in 1715, originally referred to the build of the watch movement, the layout, dimensions, shape, and size of the wheels and barrels. Today the word is a substitute for movement, the complete mechanism with the mainspring, escape wheel, bridges, gear train, and other components, including the rotor in automatic watches. Calibers are either mechanical or quartz-based. While the latter is powered mostly by a battery, The former can either be manual winding. A beautiful black dial with luminous hour markers and dots. The date is at 3 o'clock, small seconds at 9 o'clock, and a diameter of 42 millimeters. Polished gold tech water resistance of 300 meters. Movement of automatic mechanical, P900 caliber, with a 4.2 millimeters thickness, 23 joules, and 28,800 alternations per hour. In Cavlock anti-shock device. Power reserve of up to 3 days, 1 barrel, and 171 components. Number 10. Panerai's new submersible bronze. This watch is made of 161 grams of bronze and has a 47 millimeters bronze case enriched by a brown ceramic bezel. The look of the watch is strong and decisive with this iconic device for protecting the winding crown, patented by Panerai in 1955. In this new version, a micro-sandblasted brown ceramic bezel integrates perfectly with the brown dial. The patina is the result of the reaction of the bronze with external agents. It does not alter the properties of the material, but it is evidence of aging, giving each piece its own unique personality. The link between submersible watches and bronze dates back to 2011, when Panerai presented the first submersible with the bronze case. Rare, iconic, tough, and fascinating. The new Panerai Submersible Bronzo shows that Panerai's Laboratorio d'ID can combine the past and the future, technology and design, with consummate skill. If you enjoyed the video, then do like and subscribe. Also tell us in the comment section what kind of content you want.